Welcome to the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. It's an NBA Wednesday night on ESPN as we get set for Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons taking on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, as this game gets underway, anybody, Jeff, that stands out in your mind that they'll need to focus on?
Man Mountain Andre Drummond. That man is a big, large athlete. Now, his skills need to be refined, obviously. You start with the free throw shooting. You can't play him down the stretch of close games at times. But I believe that Andre Drummond, from a defending, rebounding standpoint, will be one of the great picks that the Pistons ever had.
The ball stolen. To Gasol, to the basket, flips it up. Nice soft touch at the rim.
Transition basketball, critical to scoring enough points to win. It usually comes through great rebounding or forcing turnovers. Here, a forced turnover, pushing it up the floor to get the two-point basket.
To Park. The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Quick decision and gets rid of it. Not a lot of time for a shot here. Shot clock down to 3. That's a three-pointer. Chandler Parsons with a perfect delivery.
Comes off the pick and roll. Boom. Hit with a nice hard trap. Does a great job of passing the ball out of the trap on time, on target, so the screener can make the open J.
To Bradley. Down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to work it down low. Shoots it for 2. Won't go. And the scoring drought goes over 3 minutes. The comeback kid has certainly shown he belongs, but this pressure can be intense for these rookies, both on and off the court. But Jeff, so far, he seems to be handling it so well.
Done a great job with the media, the traditional media, not having any missteps. He stayed away from problems on social media platforms where so many young people fail themselves in that regard. And so he's just done a wonderful job of comportment throughout his rookie season. I've been impressed on the court, even more so off the court.
And they bring it up. Need to stop the bleeding here. Looking to dominate down low. Puts it up. Knocks down the shot. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. Ellis. Taking their time, letting the shot clock run down. Curling in. Lets it go. Two-pointer on the bank shot.
A great shooter's never even noticed the defenders. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
And the defense switches. Spinning to the basket. Time now for a pair of free throws. He says no, but the ref says foul. Call against Gasol.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up into the rim was a great achievement.
Knocks down the second after he misses the first. And he curls in. Oh, he shoots it, and a nice finish at the basket. Drummond's looking for position in the paint. For 2, soft touch, gets the roll. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season.
That's solid basketball right there. Creating an open two-point shot and knocking it home.
To Parsons. There's the pick. No place to go. Wow, is he open for the shot. Puts it in, a two-pointer.
You've got to expect to be trapped if you're clever coming off the pick and roll. Use the trap to your advantage. Get the ball out of the trap with a good pass, which will lead to an open shot.
Nice move into the paint. Drives inside, straight down the middle, and puts it home.
I like the defense in this possession. Even though the offensive team scored the ball, that was good reaction to come to help protect the basket. Give him credit. He made a nice finish at the rim.
At the rim, and drops it in.
That deep penetration into the paint, which usually results in a nice finish.
And now he moves around the defender, gets to the rim, and it rolls in. And Memphis calls time.
This speed is hard to guard. Speed kills. Beats his man off the dribble and then finishes right at the basket.
Well, Coach, think it's time for a change. You're going to have some substitutions right now. Under pressure, he'll put it up for three. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer. Johnson choosing the screen, looking to get free. Into the paint. Inside. Knocks it down. Pretty crossover.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
The better players in this league are always able to find new and different ways to improve and raise their games. Hey, Jeff, the comeback kid's really taken that to heart, and it shows, especially when you consider his exploits in the Pro-Am games.
And it comes from great confidence. You can tell he belongs on an NBA court. He feels that way. He's got the respect of his opponents. He's got the respect of his teammates. And as important, he's got the respect of the officials.
For two. He's in rhythm now. That one deserves another look. Here comes the replay. Screen set nicely. Moves around the defender. Bradley for two. Puts it up. Bradley's shot off target. Hibbert. Tied up and has to pass. Ball knocked out of his hands. Back on offense. They need to get something going. Has to adjust. Nicely done. Unable to flip it in.
A good offense right there. Created the transition opportunity. Just did not finish the shot off.
And an opportunity for the traditional three-point play. One free throw to come. And we have a substitution here.
I got shooter here, box that.
Whoops, that won't go.
We got this. Let's go.
He curls. Great footwork off the dribble. Hibbert the rebound. Looking to curl in. Off the dribble. Just goes in off the rim.
It's not enough just to beat your man off the dribble. You've got to finish the play with strength at the rim.
We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Hits for two. He's 2 for 3 from the field.
It's hard to guard NBA-level athletes who can also handle the ball. Here, using his dribble drive opportunity, gets in the paint and finishes right at the rim with strength.
The two defenders converge. It's good. And one.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
The comeback kid has made quite the name for himself in the NBA. And if you're familiar with his story, you know the name Nick Howard. That's his childhood friend who ended up taking a different route to pursue his basketball dreams. They call themselves the Hype Brothers.
I have no idea what that means, Mike, but it reminds me of some of the other great nicknames that we've heard. The Splash Brothers, the Bad Boys. All those names just add flavor to the NBA, and it's so fun to see.
To Udrih.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Shot clock says 12. Gets to the rim. Rebound corralled by Hibbert. Can't find a way through. Puts it up for two. Able to knock it down. He's shooting 91% from the field.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Udrih on the drive and straight down the middle.
Keep doing what you do. There's dribble penetration. You give support, make him take, and make a tough shot.
To Parsons. Oh, quick move, gets inside. Lets it go. Oh, in and out.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
Banks it in for two.
Keep playing the game. Don't play to score. Attack the basket. Try to whittle this lead down 2 by 2 and work your way back to a manageable number.
Throws it up from deep in the corner. It's good. Three-pointer. Memphis is 4 for 6 from the perimeter.
Purpose. They are playing with offensive purpose here in the first half of this game, scoring at will.
To Drummond. Backing his way down in the post. Drummond. And lays it in nicely.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Memphis has given the coaching staff a lot of reasons to smile with this matchup, Jeff. What have you liked?
Exquisite offensive basketball. Ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things, you're going to be a dynamic offensive basketball team.
Able to put it in. He's 3 for 4 from the field.
You got to get your guys down the floor in transition quicker than they can get back. If you can rebound it and then get it up the floor, you're going to have numbers to exploit the basket opportunities. Attack the rim. Don't settle for jumpers. Finish strong.
To Udrih. Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. For the layup. Flips it up and in. Terrific look from Beno Udrih. Hibbert's looking to post up down low. The kid's playing with a spotlight on him that's larger than most this season. Ask any rookie, they'll tell you they have a lot to prove at the professional level, but it's clearly different with this impressive young man.
Mike, we're so fortunate to have in our production meetings the opportunity to get to know these young players. And no one has handled themselves as well as the comeback kid.
Ball comes loose. Oh, he threw it out of bounds. Well, up to this point, Jeff, we've been seeing plenty of positives from both of these teams.
And this first half has been all about these two teams' incredible offensive displays. Possession after possession, these teams keep finding ways to score.
Able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Johnson. Woodrick's looking to get free off the screen. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. Looking for low post position. Fires for three from the corner. That's a three. He's 2 for 2 from long range.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner three-point make.
Shut down, forced to make the pass. Drains the three. Chandler Parsons with 5 points and 5 assists.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great-looking shot.
Tries to go for back-to-back threes here. Galloway shot from downtown won't go. The defense doesn't react. They give up the easy basket after the offensive board.
Pound the offensive board. Get extra possession. Great job in the pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim.
Tied up, has to make that pass. Ellis off the glass for 2.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Johnson. Woodrick's looking for the screen to get himself open. Feeds it right back. Shot is blocked. Oh, quick adjustment. Now he gives it up. Oh, he loses it. The Pistons get the inbound in here. Pulls up. In and out. Final seconds. And it drops. Count the basket. Water winding down. He just flips it up. Buzzer sounds. And the first half comes to an end. The Grizzlies up by 9. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Wednesday after halftime.
Welcome to the EA Sports. The Grizzlies are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting... would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half.
Game track. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them. And now, of course, the first half stats.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. We close out this segment with a look at the shot chart. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the NBA matchup. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Detroit's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Gasol. That's his third personal. And he hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Memphis is providing some real energy in this game, Jeff. From their perspective, what's been the key?
Well, when you play for each other instead of playing for yourself, good things happen. You lose yourself within the team concept, you're going to play solid basketball. And that's exactly what is happening here today. Look at the beautiful ball movement and passing.
Brad leads using the screen, trying to get free. Quick feedback. He puts it up, knocks it down for 2. The Pistons down by 7.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Oh, excellent screen. Gets it down low. To the rim. Gets it to go. He's shooting 83% from the field.
And did you see how he switched hands? Excellent move to score the ball.
And he kicks it out. Lots of room there. Unable to convert from the three-point line. Kicks it out to the corner. Forced to make the pass. There's the double team. Goes to the goal. Count it. And the foul. Time for the free throw for a chance at a three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way.
The comeback kid is a player who went straight from a successful comeback in college to a summer of pro-am competition. There's just no question how much he loves the sport of basketball.
I found myself going on my laptop to search out his pro-am games because they were an absolute show that he put on.
Looks to the post. And Chandler Parsons whistled for the foul. He tried to reach in. Let's take a look at the NBA games scheduled for today. Backing his man down, loses control. Here's a steal.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
Now he accelerates, adjusting in the air. Takes it straight down the middle for 2. Beautiful play.
This is just too easy. The dribble penetration is killing them tonight. It's just too easy. You've got to make it harder to get the ball into the basket area.
As they bring it up, desperate for a score. Sneaks inside. He rattles it in.
There are no shortcuts to cutting into this deficit. You have to attack the basket. Here, great example of driving it to the basket, finishing at the rim. That's how you get back on the comeback trail.
Misses on the adjusted shot.
To keep a team in sight, you've got to make sure you protect the basket and contest shots.
Whistle sounds out of bounds. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play. Screen set nicely. Gets inside. Working off the screen. Banker won't go.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Memphis has given a terrific all-around performance, Jeff. What do you like the most?
I'm going to celebrate the game, Mike. I am going to celebrate the game. Their offense is just this good. Yeah, you can nitpick some defensive mistakes, but when you're looking for great offensive basketball, team basketball, this group is doing it, and they're doing it on every possession.
Letting the shot clock wind down. They're clearly not in a hurry. Passes it back to him. Nice catch and shoot. Shot in and out.
Great contest on that shot, Mike. He had the shot timed perfectly to...
And there's a steal.
One of the keys to winning in this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
A little personnel change going on right now.
From the start, let's do it.
Off the mark on his free throw. From beyond the arc and hits the three. He's 5 for 6 from three-point territory.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
In the paint, and Roy Hibbert with the defensive board. Detroit's got to be aware of how badly they need a stop. Just a matter of can they do it. Parsons jumper. Marketing the rebound. It's a loose ball. Oh, that pass nearly picked off. Good finish inside. Down into the lane. Can't get it to go from close range.
Hey, you want to win in this game? You got to protect the paint in the last.
Taken away by Ellis. To the rim. Ooh, misses the inside shot.
You miss in transition, so often it turns out to a transition opportunity for the other team.
Makes the adjustment and banks it in.
Where was this attacking at the basket earlier in the game before you got down so big? I don't want to see this drive and score now when you're being blown out. Show that to me earlier when the game was still on the line.
Terrific rejection. Nice fake, the layup. Can't connect from close range. To the rim, puts it in. He's shooting 60% from the field.
Hey, you want to have a good first shot, but it's more important to have the floor balance so you have enough rebounders who can give you second shot opportunities. Right here, good use of the second shot, not only in getting the rebound, but putting it back in.
Hits the three. 5 3-pointers for the Pistons.
3-ball, corner pocket.
From the corner, a 3-pointer. Man, does he love that spot on the floor, Jeff.
He does. He loves the corner three, Mike. Shortest three-point shot in the game, and he really has that great trait to knock it down.
To Drummond. Oh, he loses it. Drummond on the drive. Oh, nice rejection by Hibbert. And he slams it home. And the whistle. And one. And it's on to the free throw line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
That's highlight reel material right there. A nasty dunk and a possible three-point play. That is strength personified.
From deep in the corner. Hits the three. A huge shot from downtown. Memphis is shooting 52% from downtown tonight.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
Here's the pick. To Drummond. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Parsons the rebound. To Ellis. Just the shot. Gets it to go on the lucky side of the rim.
You are in absolute control of your transition defense. There are no excuses for not getting yourself back and ready to guard. They are pushing it right up their throat, right down their throat, and right at the basket.
And puts it in.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
Fires from downtown. Three-pointer. Won't go.
And that was great defense to force that miss. He was right up in the shooter's face.
Galloway's bank shot won't go.
Memphis has done what's necessary to get the win here today. Great all-around effort and a solid victory.
Johnson's long-range jumper won't go. There's the horn, and this one is over. The final score is 98-82. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies got themselves a win here today. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Pistons just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored.
Game track. Defense.
The Memphis Grizzlies showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. And here we have a look at his stat line. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here are the games scheduled for today. Have a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.